I'm going to use this word and I'm going to look it up and I'm going to hope that I use the burgeoning. Is that like just starting to grow, starting to blossom, starting to come to the surface, starting to come to light? I was looking through this book and I just remembered feeling like, wow, Marvin was really attractive, right? Like Marvin was hot, even though back in those days we didn't use that term. Fine. We would have said fine. Marvin was fine. And, as mentioned in the previous episode, gentleness, there was just such a gentleness to this music. Certain songs, not everything, but when Marvin decides to approach a song in a gentle way, it's the most delicate and gentle thing you'll ever hear in a love song, and the most beautiful, because when Marvin decides to sing in a gentle, beautiful love song type of way, well, then he's going to give you all of your life with that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get life from Marvin singing you a gentle, delicate love song. Okay. So, and I did mention that in the previous episode that, My Last Chance is probably the most delicate song of Marvin's, followed by Jan. And so let me just put that all into context, right? A 14-year-old girl, very impressionable, very just starting to get into the concepts of deep love, right? Like romantic love and long-term relationship love. I was about to use the word marriage love, but it's important to note about myself that I have never been a proponent of marriage. Versus you just need to have a healthy, satisfying, healthy relationship with someone if you're going to go about doing that in a long-term type of way. And at 14, at that age, those concepts are just starting to blossom for me, right? Like I'm just starting to let my mind kind of wander into what would that look like for myself years down the line, right? When I was a woman. So that mindset just beginning to open up for me, going through, this material, right? Which is consisting of the visual and the audio and, the audible, whatever is the correct usage word right there. It's starting to become this really intense connection, just like hearing Mercy Mercy Me for 30 seconds on a TV commercial when I was 11 years old, one weeknight in winter, was a very dawning experience for me, a very dawning moment, which was like letting me know that I'm going to have a very deep experience through life getting to know this music. Well, here it is actually beginning to happen, and it is starting off very deeply connecting to me and touching me, and just letting me know very early on that this is going to be like some really important stuff in my life. And I've said it before, I think I said it in mainly the introduction to this series, a source of joy, a very joyful, but on a very deep level. And when I say joy, I don't just mean like blissful joy, like, oh, happy sunshines, rainbows joy. Joy, like a deep connection to someone's soul joy, where it's just like, yeah, and as I mentioned at the end of the previous episode, it's like, if you need it, you're going to get it, through experiencing this music. So